Hey, and welcome to this lesson on rational exponents. Essential question and objectives. What are rational exponents and how do they relate to radical expressions? So we're going to introduce rational exponents. We're going to convert from rational exponents to radical expressions, and we're going to convert from radical expressions to rational exponents. Our Common Core standards apply and extend the properties of exponents to solve problems with rational exponents, write expressions in equivalent forms to solve problems, and extend the knowledge of rational functions to rewrite in equivalent forms. Our key concept for this lesson is that rational exponents are a way of combining exponents and radicals. It's another way to write both exponents. So if the nth root of a is a real number, m is an integer, and m over n is in lowest terms, then a to the 1 over n equals the nth root of a, and a to the m over n equals the nth root of a to the m, or the nth root of a all to the m, where m is a 0, or m is negative and a does not equal 0. So that's a little confusing, but I'm trying to explain that in another way. So for example, if I have 2 times the square root of 2 to the third power, simply what this key concept is saying is that I can rewrite that with a rational exponent. Whenever you see the word rational, think ratio or fraction. So our denominator is going to be the root, and our numerator is going to be the power, the exponent. So 2 to the 3/2 is the same as saying the square root of 2 cubed. And that's essentially what the key concept of rational exponents is. Now, the reason we might use rational exponents instead of radicals is because there are a lot of properties of exponents that we can extend to rational exponents. They have the same properties. For example, a to the m times n, a to the m times a to the n equals a to the m plus n. A to the m all to the nth power is a to the m times n, and ab to the m is the same as a to the m times b to the m. Also, a to the negative m is 1 over a to the m, and this should just be a review of your exponent properties. And then a to the m divided by a to the n is the same as a to the m minus n, and a over b to the m is the same as a to the m over b to the m. So what are x to the 3/7 and y to the negative 3.5 in radical form? Well, remember that the denominator is my root, so x to the 3/7, my root is going to be 7, so the 7th root of x to the third power, or I could also write that as the 7th root of x all to the third power. Either way is acceptable. And y to the negative 3/2 is the same as, not 3/2, 3.5 is the same as y to the negative 7 over 2. Now the negative means it's really 1 over y to the 7 over 2. Now remember, the denominator is the root, so it's 1 over the square root of y to the 7th power, or I can write that as 1 over the square root of y, all of that to the 7th power. Either one is acceptable. Now if we go the opposite way, from radical to rational, so what are the square root of a to the 5th and the 5th root of b all cubed in exponential form? So if we start with the square root of a to the 5th, remember that the square root means the second root of a to the 5th. And so we have a to the 5th, and the denominator is the root, so a to the 5/2. Now if we go to the 5th root of b all to the 3rd, is really b to the 1/5 times 3, and if we multiply 3 times 1/5, we will get b to the 3/5. Here's a look at your homework for this lesson, rational exponents. So the first 12, you're simply just going to simplify each expression. Okay, so remember your rules of rational exponents and how to combine and simplify those terms. And then the next 6 problems, you're going to write each expression in radical form. And then the next, you're going to do the opposite. You're going to go from radical form to exponential. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, BBIM, text message, phone call, or email, whichever is easiest for you. Meet me in the Math Cafe Monday through Wednesday at 11 a.m. If that doesn't fit your schedule, you go to the Math Cafe anytime from 9 to 3, Monday through Friday. There's a math teacher in there that's willing to help you with your math assignments. Be sure to come to live class and where we can talk about this in a little more depth. I hope you enjoyed the lesson and good luck on this assignment.